The notion that something as familiar and unassuming as yogurt might play a role in calming the overzealous immune system of someone with rheumatoid arthritis or lupus sounds almost absurd, until you zoom in, way in, to the nanoscale world of extracellular vesicles, EVs. These microscopic messengers, naturally secreted during the fermentation process, are packed with biologically active cargo, microRNAs, proteins, lipids, and even immunoregulatory peptides. And as it turns out, the EVs in yogurt aren't just passive byproducts of probiotic fermentation. They may actually function as diplomatic envoys in the chaos of autoimmune disorders. In autoimmune diseases, the immune system mistakes healthy tissue for dangerous invaders and launches attacks that are chronic, damaging, and painfully relentless. Traditional treatments, steroids, immunosuppressants, and biologics, often succeed in damping the fire, but at the cost of weakened defenses elsewhere. That's where yogurt-derived EVs offer a very different, potentially more elegant strategy. Instead of suppressing the immune system broadly, they seem to coax it toward a state of tolerance. Preclinical studies show that dairy-derived EVs, particularly those generated by lactobacillus species in fermented milk, have a measurable ability to reduce pro-inflammatory cytokines such as IL-6, TNF-A, and IL-17, molecules that drive tissue destruction in diseases like rheumatoid arthritis. Simultaneously, these vesicles promote the expression of regulatory T cells, TREGs, and IL-10, key players in immune tolerance. It's like they're whispering to your immune system, "Hey, it's okay. These cells aren't the enemy." And remarkably, sometimes the immune system actually listens. What makes yogurt-derived EVs uniquely effective may lie in their origin, a fusion of host-compatible milk lipids and fermentation-derived microbial signals. These vesicles can interface with gut-associated lymphoid tissue, GALT, the immune training ground of the intestines, where they may influence systemic immune tone by teaching dendritic cells and macrophages to respond with moderation instead of aggression. For patients with autoimmune disease, this could mean fewer flare-ups, less joint erosion, and even slower disease progression, not by shutting the immune system down but by nudging it back into balance. There's also a gut microbiome angle here that can't be ignored. Autoimmunity often comes with disrupted gut flora, which further amplifies systemic inflammation. Oral consumption of yogurt-derived EVs may help repair the intestinal barrier and restore microbial equilibrium, further reducing the load of immune triggers entering the bloodstream. Think of it as rebuilding the immune system's filter, so it stops reacting to every little thing. In murine models of lupus and inflammatory arthritis, supplementation with dairy EVs has already demonstrated reduced autoantibody production, normalized cytokine profiles, and improvements in tissue pathology. These aren't just placebo-powered feel-good outcomes, there are measurable molecular changes in immune regulation. While human trials are still in their early stages, the trajectory is promising. Functional foods like yogurt may soon be part of a new category of adjunct immunotherapies, low-risk, non-pharmaceutical, and biologically intelligent. The beauty here is that unlike synthetic drugs that carpet bomb the immune response, EVs from yogurt seem to act with a kind of biochemical nuance. They're more like diplomats than soldiers, carrying signals that don't just block inflammatory pathways, but also re-educate immune cells to distinguish between self and threat. And perhaps most exciting of all, they're derived from something already deeply woven into human diets across cultures and ages. So while we're a few clinical trials away from recommending 2 yogurts a day to keep lupus at bay, the science is moving rapidly in that direction. Dairy-derived EVs might never fully replace immunosuppressive drugs, but as partners in therapy, boosting tolerance, reducing dosage needs, and supporting long-term immune equilibrium, they hold serious promise. The future of autoimmune care might include both cutting-edge biologics and a cultured spoonful of something ancient, creamy, and remarkably wise.